Welcome back. I'm Hunter Schutz.
And I'm Cody Flom, and this is ASTV's Follow the Action, a program that brings you news and events in the world of action sports. Hunter, why don't you go ahead and bring the viewers through what they can expect to see in today's episode.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the UCI Downhill World Cup, Red Bull Art of Motion, Street League Championship Tour, and the Summer X Games. The return of French downhill was a breath of fresh air for the mountain biking community. The UCI World Cup took place in Les Gets, France, with some of the highest level mountain biking that this industry has seen in a very long time.
That's right, and Tawny Seagrave and Thibaut Deprella actually ended up taking the win in this huge downhill mountain bike World Cup.
Next up, we have Red Bull Art of Motion. This is a high-profile parkour competition coming back for its 8th consecutive event.
Art of Motion took place from July 10th through the 11th, and these competitors definitely know how to bring their A game to these competitions.
Street League is back and here to stay. SLS has held some of the biggest street skateboarding competitions in the past, leading us to believe this next one will be their biggest yet. With riders like Nigel Houston winning over $1.4 million from this competition in total, it really makes you wonder what the prize purse is going to be this year.
It's so true. And recently, SLS announced on their Instagram that they'll be hosting 4 competitions for this event. The first taking place in LA, the second taking place in Salt Lake City, Utah, and then Miami, Florida, and then finally the Super Crown Championship in Jacksonville, Florida.
Summer X Games made its return to action sports, hosting a BMX, skateboarding, and motocross competitions in 3 unique training facilities, all in Southern California.
X Games 2021 embraced the grassroots of summer action sports by bringing the competition straight to the athlete's house. This, in effect, gave the viewers a behind-the-scenes look into the world of action sports. Although all the competitions in this year's X Games had an incredibly high level of riding, the BMX Best Trick events stood out the most.
With riders like Ryan Williams doing an Aussie roll on a step up and in BMX dirt, it made it for an awesome event to watch. Another honorable mention in BMX Best Trick is Andy Buckworth, who sent a massive double backflip no-hander over the biggest jump in BMX dirt.
That's right, but the winner, Mike Varga, took this competition to another level by throwing the world's first 1260 air. He's been working on this trick for years, so it must have felt incredible rolling away from this one.
In the BMX dirt competition, these guys really went for it to take this comp to another level, with riders like Ben Wallace, who took the bronze medal with a huge 360 double down whip at the end of his run.
Coming in second place, we have Bryce Treon, who stomped some of the biggest flips that we've seen in competition and ended his run with one of the most corked out cash rolls we've ever seen to date.
And finally, in first place, we have Pat Casey, who's actually the owner of Dreamland where this competition took place. He ended his run with a huge 360 bar whip, then to a cash roll.
Coming into the BMX Park event, we have Mike Varga, who took home 3rd place, throwing together a super technical run and even finishing it off with a 540 flare after the buzzer.
And taking home the silver medal, we have Pat Casey, who had some of the most unique tricks and some of the highest flow out of any of the competitors.
Finally, we have Kevin Peraza, who came in 1st place, and you can definitely tell why after watching him throw some incredible tricks, like that seat grab Indian Air, 360 double down whip, and nose manual 360, which nobody else in that competition was doing.
Moving on to the skateboard park competition, we have Tristan Rennie, who took home the bronze medal. His runs were super fast, and he definitely showed that he knew how to ride this bull.
Coming in 2nd place, we have 14-year-old Gavin Bachner. At such a young age, you don't expect such style from this kid, but he flowed through that bull with speed and power and showed that he deserved that 2nd place position. Finally, taking home that gold medal, we have Liam Pace. Liam rode this bull with such authority, he was unmatched by any other skater that day. He made even the most technical tricks look so simple, like that backside 180 over the box.
Moving on to vert. Skateboard prodigy Mitchy Brusco took home the bronze medal with tricks like a Switch 5 and Cab 7, which made his run crazy to watch.
Coming in second place, we have the skateboarding veteran Elliott Sloan, who had an incredibly fast and high-flying run. Seriously, this guy was going higher than pretty much anybody else that day. He finished off his run with a full cab kickflip air, showing he truly deserved to be on that podium.
Cody, when you think of skateboard vert, you think the guys go in the air, grab the board, and come back down, right?
Right.
Well, not for riders like Jimmy Wilkins. This guy spent all of his time on the coping and in the air, most of it not even touching the board at all. How does this guy's board stick to his feet? I don't know.
Moving into the skateboard vert best trick, we have Guy Curry, the 12-year-old Brazilian who threw an incredibly high cab 1080 air and made history by becoming the youngest athlete to ever get a gold in skateboard vert best trick.
And now, FMX best trick. Rob Adelberg took home the gold with a huge front flip no-hander with no kicker ramp.
That's right, normally when you see fronties on FMX, you see a kicker ramp which stops the front rotation of the wheel, causing the rider to go forward. In this case, Rob did it without a kicker ramp, making that trick that much harder. And that's all we have for you guys today. I'm Cody Flom.
And I'm Hunter Schutz, and thank you for following the action with ASTV.